Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Dhanmantra. Today, we find out the correct approach towards financial books. Our experts share their learning from the recommended books and they also throw some light on how to improve your investing skills. So, we start this episode by revisiting the fundamental question: why invest?
The best thing that I like about investment is it helps you create small assets which you can use in times of your emergency. It brings in prosperity to your life. It helps you fulfill your dreams as far as possessing certain material is concerned. It could be buying a house, it could be buying a new car, it could be accumulating money for your child's education, funding your retirement and things like that. Investment to me is more like planting a tree, which takes a lot of time, but when it starts to bear fruits, it gives you that fulfillment at the end of the day.
Let's find out who are the famous names in the investment world and how can we learn about their real life investment experiences. Our guests take us further in this episode.
So as we know, there are brilliant investment managers who have shared their knowledge through source of books. They have given their experiences about good days, bad days, their in-depth knowledge, what worked for them, what works for them now, and probably what will work in the markets in future. Some great authors and investment managers of generations have been Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, George Soros, Charlie Munger. These are the American investment managers who have created wealth for billions of people, and they have done some wonderful job both as professionals and maybe authors, giving us in-depth field experience, real-life knowledge about investment markets. So it really helps you understand the in and out of the world, which probably we don't have direct access to. Some of the good Indian authors have been like Mr. Parag Parekh, late Mr. Parag Parekh have written certain books. Mr. Saurav Mukherjee has written certain books which really helps you understand the Indian markets.
So, how can we learn the maximum from these investment books? What should be an ideal approach towards them?
Well, any reader who is reading it, I would request them to take a casual approach, in the sense that you can read it in your free time, because the concepts that are being talked about in in this book are not very fundamental in nature. They are important and very critical, but you would not take much time to really digest it. So concepts are simple, it's just that it gives you a newer perspective, a perspective which you have not paid attention to earlier, or even if you paid attention to, you did not take them seriously. So the second book, One Up on Wall Street, is about identifying companies which will do good in the future, and it talks about ways how can you identify them in your immediate environment. The idea is to look around your immediate environment, the products you yourself are using, and also the people around you are using. Maybe when you are visiting a mall or going to a store, you can just have a look at the products that people are buying at a regular basis, so that you get to know which product is selling more compared to others. And once you have that identification clear in your head, you can invest in the company's stock, so that it gives you a handsome return. I would suggest it should be a mix of casual as well as serious reading. You can read through it in your spare time, but at the same time there could be certain occasions wherein you would feel like underlining certain concepts or certain perspectives that the author has shared with the reader of the book. So you can read through it. Most of the book you can read it casually, but try to jot down certain points which appeal to you so that you can revisit them later on. The third book, the only financial planning book that you would ever need. So this is more about making the readers aware of the importance of financial planning, why it is important, and also what goes into making a financial plan. What are the do's and don'ts that one investor should have in mind while creating a financial plan. Since this is a technical book, I would say, so you have to have certain notes that you would like to refer to later on. So when you are going through this book, just bookmark it so that you have a reference to go back and refer back to the concepts that you learned, and it will give you certain data, certain percentages which you need to be mindful of while creating your financial plan. And also it talks about certain steps, so you will have to remember them, and when you are creating that plan, you will have to take care of them, be mindful about them. So you will have to get the notes and also have a summary of certain chapters.
With this, we complete our 2-part series on easy investment books. We hope our viewers will be able to learn a better approach to get the maximum knowledge out of them. Wishing you a very happy investment journey. Thank you.